An open-source AI is here and it's already being compared to giants like GPT-4. Meet Arya, a multimodal model developed by Rhymes AI in Tokyo. It's capable of analyzing documents, generating Python code, understanding videos, and even debugging complex code, something we're used to seeing only from proprietary tech. But here's the twist: Arya does all this with 24.9 billion parameters, only using what's necessary to cut down energy demand. In this video, we'll break down Arya's real-world performance, compare it with GPT-4, and explore the good, the bad, and whether this model is truly the next big thing in AI. Stay tuned. What makes Arya different from other AI models? Arya's standout feature is its multimodal architecture, meaning it can process text, code, images, and even videos in one model. Typically, AI models specialize in just one of these areas, but Arya brings them all together under a single framework, making it highly versatile. It achieves this with a mixture of experts mode design, which means that not all 24.9 billion parameters are used every time the model processes input. Instead, only 3.5 billion parameters are activated per task, creating a more efficient workflow. This method reduces computational load, allowing Arya to perform complex tasks without requiring the same energy or hardware as larger models. The result: better efficiency without compromising on performance. This makes a promising choice for developers who need powerful AI but want to avoid the resource demands of proprietary giants. Additionally, since it's open source under Apache 2.0, developers can customize and improve the model according to their needs, a level of flexibility you won't find with closed systems like OpenAI GPT models. However, Arya's design is not without trade-offs. The limited activation of parameters makes it highly efficient for specialized tasks, but might hinder its ability to handle general-purpose questions as smoothly as other larger models that activate all parameters simultaneously. Arya's performance versus GPT-4 and other giants in benchmark tests. Arya has already demonstrated that it can outperform popular open-source models like Pixel 12b and Llama 3.211b. It's even challenged some of the top proprietary models, including GPT-40 Gemini 1 Pro and Claude 3.5 Sonnet, showing results that place it within striking distance of these giants. One reason for Arya's strong performance is its ability to scale without losing efficiency. Developers can add new experts to the model to specialize in additional tasks, and Arya won't get bogged down by this extra complexity. But it's important to note that in scenarios where general knowledge is needed, such as answering random trivia or writing broad essays, Arya might not perform as well as GPT-4, which activates 80 more parameters across a wider range of topics. This efficiency also makes Arya a potential game-changer for businesses and independent developers looking for high performance without the high cost of proprietary solutions. But there's still a question of accessibility. Can users truly replace GPT-4 with Arya? Let's move into real-world tests to find out. Arya real-world tests in action. Arya's potential becomes clearer when you look at how it handles real-world applications. For example, the model was tested on financial report analysis, where it accurately extracted relevant information, calculated profit margins, and provided detailed breakdowns. It's not just limited to numbers. It can also generate Python code on the fly. In one test, Arya was asked to create a weather data visualization using Python, and it produced not just the code, but also detailed formatting instructions for generating the graph. However, not everything went smoothly. In another test involving price analysis of cryptocurrencies, Arya stumbled. It was given a screenshot from CoinMarketCap and asked to rank the top 10 tokens based on their 24-hour performance. Arya incorrectly identified some coins' performance, showing that while the model excels in structured tasks, data interpretation from images still presents challenges. The test also revealed one of Arya's limitations. The bar and line charts it generated didn't align properly with mixed timelines on the x-axis. GPT-4 also struggled with the t-task, but its timeline organization was slightly better. Even if both models misinterpreted some of the data, this shows that while Arya's multimodal abilities are impressive, they aren't flawless, especially when it comes to interpreting non-standard or visual inputs. Arya's edge in coding and coding. Debugging. Arya demonstrates notable expertise in coding and debugging, showcasing the efficiency of its mixture of experts mode architecture. In one test, the model identified a logic flaw in nested low and proposed a more optimized solution, reflecting a deep understanding of programming concepts. This makes Arya particularly effective for developers tackling specific complex coding problems. Another area where Arya shines is its ability to extract relevant code snippets from video tutorials and reorganize them in practical ways. This feature offers developers a unique advantage, especially those relying on visual learning resources like video walkthroughs and live coding demonstrations. When comparing Arya with GPT-4, both models have their distinct advantages. Arya's specialized design allows it to activate only the necessary experts for a given task, leading to faster and more efficient results in focused debugging scenarios. However, GPT-4's broader architecture provides an edge in general-purpose coding tasks, particularly those requiring a wider context or understanding across multiple programming languages. While Arya excels in targeted modular tasks, it may not replace GPT-4 entirely. Instead, it could serve as a valuable complementary tool, offering efficiency and precision in troubleshooting, while broader models like GPT-4 remain effective for handling diverse programming needs. Testing Arya against GPT-4 in text and document analysis. In text analysis, Arya offers concise and accurate responses, but it presents information in long paragraphs without clear formatting. This approach can make it hard to read and process, especially for users who prefer structured answers. When compared to GPT-4, OpenAI model organizes content more efficiently, breaking down answers into readable sections and bullet points, which improves user experience. Another area where Arya falls short is in document handling. In its current demo, Arya can only process PDFs with a maximum of 5 pages, which limits its utility for users dealing with longer reports or documents. By contrast, GPT-4 handles documents with hundreds of pages, and Claude 3.5 Sonnet can manage files up to 30 MB. This limitation highlights that while Arya excels in focused tasks, it's not yet a match for broader document analysis needs. On a positive note, Arya's strength lies in avoiding hallucination, a problem that affects many language models, including GPT-4. In tests where both models were asked to analyze research papers, Arya provided fact-based summaries without fabricating information, giving it an edge in maintaining accuracy. Arya's creative capabilities. Creative writing isn't usually the forte of open-source models, but Arya surprised testers with its ability to craft engaging narratives. Given the prompt to write a short story about a time-traveling historian named José El Arya, created a well-rounded plot complete with a philosophical twist. The story explored the time travel paradox, demonstrating not only creativity, but also an understanding of abstract concepts. Compared to Claude 2 and Claude 3.5 Sonnet, Arya's storytelling ability was more immersive with a shorter narrative arc. However, the model's performance was limited by token constraints, meaning it couldn't generate longer stories with the same depth as Longrider, another leading model in creative outputs. This is another reminder that while Arya shows promise in creativity, it still has room for growth in handling large-scale writing. Limitations, hardware requirements, tasks. Limitations and hardware requirements. As exciting as Arya's potential is, accessibility remains a challenge. The model is large with 25.3 billion parameters and requires high-end hardware to run effectively. To perform interference with half-precision, users need an A100 GPU with 80 GB of VRAM or 3 RTX 490S working in parallel. This makes it impractical for most personal users to experiment with the model outside of institutional settings. Also, Arya isn't available in a quantumized form yet, meaning there's no more efficient version that could reduce hardware demands. This may limit adoption, as smaller developers or hobbyists might struggle to access the computational power necessary to fully leverage Arya's capabilities. Despite these limitations, Rhymes AI has made a demo available on Hugging Face, where users can test a restricted version of the model. While the demo shows Arya's potential, it also reveals the trade-offs. The model shines in specific areas, but isn't quite ready to replace GPT-4 in general purpose use cases. The future of open-source AI. With conclusion, Arya AI's release marks an important step forward in the open-source AI landscape, joining the ranks of Meta and Mistral's recent models. These developments suggest that open-source solutions are increasingly capable of challenging proprietary giants like OpenAI. The fact that Arya combines multimodal capabilities with a mixture of experts framework shows the potential for scalable, specialized AI that can adapt to evolving needs. That said, it's still early days for Arya. While the model is efficient and versatile, it lacks the polish and accessibility of proprietary models like GPT-4, as open-source communities continue to experiment with and improve Arya. The dream of a fully open AI capable of rivaling the best in the market may come closer to reality. Ultimately, Arya offers a glimpse of what's possible when innovation isn't locked behind corporate walls. If Rhymes AI in the community can overcome the current hardware limitations and expand Arya's capabilities, This model could play a key role in shaping the future of AI development. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below for more interesting topics. Make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.